Wednesday, the 15th of September. It's been nearly a month since you finished the Coast to Coast, which we thought was gonna end halfway through, but you made it through and finished it. But in your madness, Lloyd, what have you decided to do this weekend?
Well, I did the Coast to Coast, going from west to east, so I thought, well, it'd be rude not to do the return journey and go east to west this time. So I am going to be following the Hadrians Wall path that goes from a place called Wallsend, just east of Newcastle upon Tyne, to through Carlisle and finishes in Bowness on Solway, which is just south of this Scottish border in the edge of Cumbria.
So this particular route is obviously further north from the Coast to Coast, and the country's quite a bit narrower on this section. So how many miles are we talking about this time?
84.
Oh, just 84? Right. Oh, just a nice weekend jog for you then.
Yep.
So what are you hoping to run this in, time-wise?
So I'm going to try and do it in a day and a half, so 36 hours is the cut-off for this one.
Right, so will it be early morning starts for us again?
Again, 0500, which at this time of year is going to be absolutely pitch black when I set off, so I'm going to need a head torch.
And are we tracking you again online?
Yep, another tracker arrived this morning, so that will be switched on at 5 AM on Saturday, so you can see how quickly or slowly I'm going.
So do you want to show everybody the map that you'll be following for this one? So obviously you don't just run your map reading and basically orienteering as you go.
So for those of you who are old enough to remember, I'm actually using an A to Z on this one. Haven't seen an A to Z in years, but there's actually one that's for the Hadrians Wall path, so that's what I'll be following this time round.
So there's quite a lot, we've had a look at it already, there's quite a lot of the route that goes alongside of the road, so hopefully there won't be hours upon end that I don't see you. I'll be seeing you quite a bit on this one and be able to give you some support.
Yeah, I won't be able to get rid of you.
Great, well of course, you're a lucky thing, aren't you? Due to the fact that we had a lot of comments on the Coast to Coast of whether you were doing it for charity, what have you decided to do this time?
So this time I thought I would do this for charity. I've selected a small little local charity called the Tamworth Wellbeing and Cancer Support Centre. It's a very small local charity that supports those that have been diagnosed with cancer, but also to support those that are affected by cancer as well, so family and relatives and friends who also are supported by this charity. I've set a very small target of only trying to achieve £84 is the target, but that's represents £1 for every mile of the route, as the route's 84 miles long, so I thought that was a good target to choose.
Great. So we'll put the link at the bottom of this post for everybody if they want to have a look, and if they're feeling generous and want to donate to this charity. I mean, you've had first-hand experience yourself of losing someone to cancer, Lloyd. I mean, you haven't directly used this charity, but you know how important it is, not only for the person who is obviously suffering with the cancer, but also the family members that are around that person as well.
Yeah, and often I think they're forgotten about. They're a very small charity, get very relatively little income and very limited resources, so I think anything that we can raise would be gratefully accepted.
Great, okay. Anything else to say?
Well, we'll see how this goes. I don't think I've recovered properly at all. My feet, well, at least they're the right size now. Not with a full complement of toenails that I had about a month ago.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about losing any this time. They've already gone.
And I'm still shedding skin in various parts of the house at the second. but physically I'm not in the same shape. It's strange. I mean, I've done a number of marathons and they only take me, you know, 2-3 weeks to recover. This was something I'm still, even a month later, struggling to recover with. I've been struggling to do any meaningful running. So the course is meant to be a bit easier, but it's going to be offset by I think tiredness that will come out on this one. So I don't really have any preconceived plans as to where I'm going to get to on the end of the first day. We're just going to, as always, play it by ear. I mean, that's part of the fun though, is not knowing where you're going to end up at the end of the day. So we'll see where we go. I think 36 hours is a hard target, and this one is there's no, unlike the coast to coast where we managed to have an extra day added on. This one, if I'm not done within 36 hours, it's over. I'm stopping. So the pressure's on.
It's got to be done by the end of Sunday.
5 p.m. Sunday.
It's got to be done. Let's do it. Let's do it. And we'll keep everybody updated with videos on the road.
Yeah. So Hadrian's Wall, here we come.